So today's session is introduction to Bhagavad Gita. So I would request you all, so please have a pen and a paper. Might be you can write it down. Okay, it will help you. So please have a pen and a paper, because if you hear something you can forget in future. But if you write it down, you can do revision and something else. So let's start with the session. Okay, Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita is a part of Mahabharat. Okay, Mahabharat is a very big, like if you want story, you can go to YouTube and learn the story. Who was Arjun? Who was Krishna? Okay, who was Pandav and all. You can get the story. I would not tell the story, because if I start the story, it will go very long. Only I will emphasize on the Bhagavad Gita. So what is happening? Bhagavad Gita is a small part of Mahabharat. Okay, so what is happening? Uh, there are 700 sloks in Bhagavad Gita. 700 sloks. There are 18 chapter, and there are 700 sloks, in which 574 sloks are said by Krishna. Krishna is a main, you can say main character. There are four main character in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is the first most main character. 574 sloks is said by Krishna. Rest 84 sloks are said by Arjuna. 41 slok is said by Sanjaya, and one slok is said by Dhritarashtra. Okay, four main character, and all the sloks are said by them. Now let us understand Bhagavad Gita. We can say Bhagavad Gita is said it is the soul of Veda. It is the soul of Vedic knowledge. Bhagavad Gita is also said it is the ocean of knowledge. So first of all, we have to understand what is Veda. Okay, because we hear about Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Saman, like Atharva Veda, lot of Vedas we hear. So let us understand what is the meaning of Veda. Might be most of the person would be not knowing. Okay, it is called the soul of Veda. Why it is called the soul of Veda? In all the Vedas, Bhagavad Gita is it is considered very important soul. So why it is? So let us understand the meaning of Veda. The meaning of Veda, Veda, Veda. The meaning of Veda is equal. The meaning of Veda comes from the word Vid. Veda come from the word Vid, and from Vid few words are made. For example, Vidya. Okay, from Vid the word Veda is made, and from Vid also Vidya is made. From Vid only we can say Vidwan. We say this person is Vidwan. We say Vidusi. The meaning of Vidya is learning, and the meaning of Vidwan is a learned man, and the meaning of Vidusi is a learned woman. So the direct meaning of Veda is knowledge. Knowledge of what? Knowledge of anything and everything. Okay, the meaning of Veda is knowledge. That's why in Sanskrit we say Ananta Ve Veda. In Sanskrit we say Ananta Ve Veda. The meaning is the system of knowledge are indefinite. Okay, the system of knowledge are indefinite. I hope you understand the meaning of definite and indefinite. Definite means we can measure it. Okay, that this is 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, or 100 pages. But indefinite is something you can't measure it. Okay, it is out of our mind. So it is said Ananta Ve Veda, means the knowledge of Veda is indefinite, infinite. You can't even measure. There is lot of knowledge in Veda. So meaning of Veda is knowledge. Okay, and the part of Veda is the Bhagavad Gita. Okay, now let us understand in Veda, like these things are not important, but you can listen for your knowledge. Okay, there are four Vedas. Okay, in Vedas there are four sections. Okay, exactly there are five sections, but we have here four sections. I will tell you what is the fifth one. For example, we hear Rig Veda. Rig Veda deal with nature. We have here Yajur Veda. It it deals with rituals. Okay, lot of like Agni, lot of rituals we do. That is, we say Saman Veda. Okay, so that deal with music, chanting and all. Then we say Atharva Veda, that deal with life, self-help, how we can improve ourselves. That is Atharva Veda. So these are the four section of Veda. And the fifth section of Veda, okay, we say Pancham Veda. That is Mahabharat, written by I think, uh, Ved Vyas, right? And Ramayan, which is written by Tulsidas. Then come, yeah. So these comes under five Vedas, and there are more Vedas. For example, Ayurveda. Okay, it is also Balmiki, yeah, might be. For example, we say Ayurveda, which deal with life. Okay, we say Dhanurveda, which deal with military arts and all. Okay, we say Arthashastra, which deal with wealth, how to manage property, what is asset and liability, how to lead a country, how to lead a business. That's why Chanakya read Atharva Veda, and that's why he made a very big kingdom called Akhand Bharat. Okay, by reading Arthashastra only. So now Veda is written by Ved Vyas. That's why in Guru Purnima we celebrate Guru Purnima, remembering our great legend Ved Vyas. So this is a very basic knowledge of Vedas. Okay, if you don't know also no problem, but this is not the part of Bhagavad Gita, because before starting you should know the basic knowledge. Now let's start the main Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita, as I said, 700 slokas are there, 18 chapters are there. Okay, 574 is said by Krishna, 84 is said by Arjuna, 41 is said by Sanjaya, and 1 is said by Dhritarashtra. And the whole session was a 48 minute, only 48 minutes, because it was said in Sanskrit. But if I start explaining, 1 year will pass on. Still, I would be not able to explain Bhagavad Gita, how deep it is. So it is only said by 48 minutes in Kurukshetra. Okay, when there was a field of battle where fighting was going on, at that time it was said. So as I said, solo Vedic knowledge is Bhagavad Gita, ocean of knowledge is Bhagavad Gita. And I think the first motivational speaker is who? Lord Krishna, as you can see in my DP. Lord Krishna is the first motivational speaker, and the first motivational seminar, which was given approximately 5,200 years ago, was the Bhagavad Gita. Because this all took place 200 years ago. So some person asked me that, Rishabh, the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, it was said approximately 5,200 years ago. Right now it is Kali Yuga. It is modern generation. Will this principle work? Or after 100 years or after 200 years, will the principle work? I said, yes, definitely the principle work. The principle of Bhagavad Gita was applicable, वो पहले भी applicable था, 5200 साल पहले भी applicable था, it was applicable. Today also the principle are applicable. And after 5,000 years ago also the principle would be applicable. Okay. Now let us understand what is the meaning of Bhagavad Gita. Why Bhagavad Gita? Why not something else? Okay, कुछ और भी नाम हो सकता था. Why Bhagavad Gita? So let us break the word Bhagavad, then comes Gita. The meaning of Bhagavad is like Bhagwan. Bhagwan, we say God. Okay, Bhagavad is God, Bhagwan. And Gita, Geet. In Hindi we say Geet. Geet is song. So Bhagavad Gita is also considered the song of the God. Because when you read and chant the slok of Sanskrit, it would sound like someone is singing. Okay, but like I'm not that much proficient in Sanskrit. Okay, and even my Hindi is not so good. But when you will listen some person chanting the Sanskrit sloka, it will found you will find that they're chanting a geet or else the song. So Bhagavad Gita, why Bhagavad Gita? The song of God is called Bhagavad Gita. Few more things I would like, because this is an introduction part. You need to know why I should read Bhagavad Gita. Okay, what is my benefit? What will happen? Why all whole world is reading the Bhagavad Gita? So in the whole Bhagavad Gita, most important thing, in the whole Bhagavad Gita, no such word called Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Islam, or Buddhism, Jainism, Parsi. These words are never used. You read 700 slokas, more than 1,000 pages are there. Read whole the book. No Hindu. If you find any word called Hindu or a Muslim or a Sikh or a Buddhism or a Jainism or a Parsi, you tell me, because no such word are used in the whole Gita. Now let's come why we should read this book. What is the book all about? Okay, why we should do, definitely the question would be coming. Okay, no matter you are Hindu, Muslim or something, because this comes afterwards. Okay, so I think why you should read the book is based on FAQ. Like, have you went to any website or something? You will find in the top of the website FAQ, frequently asked question. So this is the book. What are the frequently asked question? How to solve my problem, how to control my mind, how to be happy, how to be satisfied. These are the problems. So FAQ, frequently asked questions. Bhagavad Gita is all about management principle. You want to learn about management? In management come leadership quality, how to control. It comes communication, public speaking, everything is Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is a manual of life. Do you understand what is manual? For example, Recently I bought an earphone. Okay, like I bought a new earphone. So when I opened the box, I got a paper. In that paper, the manual was written. Okay, it was written that the earphone is waterproof. Okay, or the earphone is not fireproof or something. The manual is written. Do and don'ts. So that is called manual. When you buy a laptop, there is a manual that don't switch on laptop for the long time. So the manuals of life is Bhagavad Gita. When you buy a small product called earphone in 500 rupees, you read all the manual carefully. You go very deep and read all the manuals. But when you are leading your life, you never read the manual. So manual of life would be Bhagavad Gita. This is a self-help book, and most important thing, it is a spiritual book. Don't consider it as a religious book, because the day you considered it as a religious book, your learning will stop that day. Okay, and you can't go more further. So consider it as a spiritual book. And in most of the college, the Bhagavad Gita is taught. For example, Stone Hall University, University of Cambridge, Birla Institute of Technology, in Gujarat, in Himachal Pradesh, in most of the states, in most of the countries, Bhagavad Gita is taught. In Russia, Bhagavad Gita is banned. You would be shocked. In Russia, the Bhagavad Gita is banned. So this is the first shocking news. And do you know what is the second shocking news? The second shocking news is that the most amount of people who are devotees of Lord Krishna or who reads more Bhagavad Gita comes from Russia. In Russia, the Bhagavad Gita is banned, and the most selling book in Russia is Bhagavad Gita, and the most devotees come from Russia. Okay, because if something is banned, we read more and more. For example, if I'll say that this movie is banned, you will go and search in YouTube and Google why this movie is banned, and you will watch that movie. Okay, then this book will teach you many more things. For example, value, morality, character, ethics, principle. These things are very important in our life. Okay, values, morality, character. Because if you don't have these, I don't think so you can go more ahead in life. For example, yesterday was men's day. I hope you all know. Yesterday was men's day, right? So in
Yes,
Sanskrit,
I knew.
okay, fine, that's good. Most of the person don't know because we don't celebrate men's day, we only celebrate women's day.
Yesterday was Saturday.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
No, no, brother. Man, they are also there yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was International Men Day.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in Sanskrit, there is a saying, okay, Silam Pradam Prushe. The meaning is that a man is recognized by their character and integrity. Okay. You can't define a man, or it can goes to women only. For example, a man is very good looking, very handsome, very dashing. Okay. He have the beards and everything, like how Kunwar is. I think he is also looking very smart. Okay, so a man is very smart and all, but inside the man nature is very bad. The character is very bad. He abuses, he drinks alcohol, so his nature is destroyed. So a man is recognized, or a woman or a human being is recognized by their character and integrity. Okay, let's take the example of Ratan Tata. Okay, there are a lot of businessmen, but whole country and whole world will remember Ratan Tata after his death also, and always they will remember Ratan Tata. There are many great businessmen earning more than Ratan Tata, but they will remember Ratan Tata. They have done a lot of good works than Ratan Tata, but they will only remember Ratan Tata. Integrity, characteristics he is having morality, value, principle. APJ Abdul Kalam. Okay, there are many scientists, but why we remember APJ Abdul Kalam? Okay, there are many preachers, but why we remember Swami Vivekanand? APJ Abdul Kalam was not a dashing man. He was not very handsome. So APJ Abdul Kalam says that the real definition of handsome is not how good you look. The real definition is when you give the hand to someone. Okay, that is called the handsome. So that is a meaning. Okay, so let's start the session. So anyone have anything to ask between these things? This was just the introduction part. Okay, whatever I said was just the introduction part. So if anyone have any question, so please you can tell me. After that, I would be starting the main session. Hopefully, I'm not going too fast. If I'm going too fast, you can tell me, Rishabh, you are too fast. I would be little bit slow. or if I'm using something you can't understand, you can tell me. I would try to improve it. Okay, anyone please.
Sir, let us know the most important quotation from Bhagavad Gita.
Most important quotation of Bhagavad Gita. So this is the first session. Okay, still I have not started the Bhagavad Gita. Like every Sunday, I would be conducting the session every Sunday, approximately 10 to 11, 1 hour I would be conducting every session. And I would cover every chapter in a single day. Right. Okay,
Okay.
fine. So I am starting the session. Okay, hopefully I would be able to complete chapter 1. So I said it is the first ever motivational seminar. For example, we all are sitting in our room very comfortably. Might be in fan or might be in heater, very comfortably. But where Arjun and Krishna was, he was in Kurukshetra. Okay, the fighting was going on, the war was going on. Do you understand war? The fighting was going on. The war was not of words. Nowadays, the war is of words. You abuse me, I will abuse you, or you tell something bad about me, I will tell something bad about. That is the war nowadays. But that time, the people were ready to kill each other. People were having hot, red, bulging eyes. Do you understand how angry they were? Their eyes were red, hot, red, bulging eyes. They were very angry to kill each other. Okay, there were two teams. Okay, so what? There were two teams and they were fighting, and all of them were their own family members. So if you want to know the story of Mahabharata, you can go to YouTube and know story. I will not tell the story. Okay, so they were ready to kill each other. As Arjun has his own battle, Arjun has to fight its own battle. So we people, as a lawyer, as a chartered accountant, as a doctor, as a teacher, as a student, as a pilot, as a farmer, as a businessman, as a singer, as an engineer, as a housewife, we all have our own battle. As Arjun was having his own battle, we people are also having our own battle. So what is the scene? Let's start with chapter 1. Okay, only one slok is said by Dhritarashtra. That is the first slok. Okay, so what in chapter 1, slok number 1, Dhritarashtra is saying? Dhritarashtra is asking. Okay, Dhritarashtra is asking that what's happening because Dhritarashtra was blind. Okay, so he have hired someone named Sanjaya who was just sitting next of him. Okay, and Dhritarashtra was blind. He was not able to see anything. So he was not able to know that what's happening in the field. So he asked from Sanjaya that Sanjaya, tell me what's happening in the field. What my son and their sons are doing. Okay, what my sons क्या मेरे पुत्र and उनके पुत्र what they are doing, what's happening. So this is the first look said by Dhritarashtra. Okay, so what is the main thing we can learn? I think Dhritarashtra is a very patient listener. Dhritarashtra is a very patient listener. And I think Sanjaya is very smart. Why? Because just Dhritarashtra asked him only one question. Tell me what's happening. And Dhritarashtra said whole Bhagavad Gita because whole Bhagavad Gita is comes from the reference of Sanjaya because he was listening. So Sanjaya, Dhritarashtra only asked. Dhritarashtra was a king. Tell me what's happening. And Sanjaya said Sanjaya was a very best, very smart person. He said the whole Bhagavad Gita. Okay. And what I say that Gita is not book based on information. Okay, the book is based on transformation. What is the difference between information and transformation? Because information is available on Google or information is available everywhere you can learn. But transformation you will only get from Gita. The learnings you understand, information and transformation. Information you learned something and transformation you learned and it's helping your life. You have changed your life. It is called transformation. So Bhagavad Gita is based on transformation. So what Dhritarashtra is saying is asking about what my son and their sons are doing. So they comes from a single family, but they have done a partiality. He can even ask that what they are doing, but their son, what my son, mere putra or unke putra, what they are doing. So what is happening? He's doing division. Same thing happened. For example, if I started a business or see a very big business, might be some person works as an engineer in Infosys or here and there. So there is a big company. So in big companies, there are many teams like financial team, marketing team, sales team, production team, quality and supply chain. There are different teams. So what different teams are doing? Financial team is competing with marketing team is competing with sales team is competing with production team. But they never work they do competition, they never do collaboration. Okay, so here what we can learn about the weekend mentality of Dhritarashtra, that he is doing comparison. Okay, he's not doing collaboration. Okay, so now come to chapter 1, slok number 2. Okay, so what's happening? Okay, so Duryodhan went to his teacher and said, like, his teacher was Dronacharya. Okay, Duryodhan went to his teacher and said, yes, Duryodhan went to his teacher Dronacharya and said these following word. Then I will come to chapter 1, slok number 3. Okay, what he's saying, CC, the son of CC, the Pandavas. Okay, CC, the Sena of Pandavas. He's going because the leader is Duryodhan. Okay, and Duryodhan is going to Dronacharya and saying that see the Sena of Pandava, how well it is organized, and who organized the Sena. Because when there is fight, where is a war, you have to organize the team. Okay, where would be the elephant? Where would be the Sainiks, the soldier? Who will take what weapon? Or who would be in horses? Who would be in elephant? Or who would be walking? Who would be back? Who would be front? So in war, you can't directly get up and go in the war. You have to prepare everything. So what? Try to understand what is the deep meaning of it. Very important it is. Okay, chapter 1, slok number 3. So Duryodhan is saying that he is going to his guru. A person is going to his guru and he's saying his guru, see Dronachar, see the Pandava Senas, how it is well organized. And it is organized by the son of Drupad. Okay, it is organized by the son of Drupad Drishtadum. So now what is the main thing? Who is the son of Drupad and who is the Drishtadum? I'm saying you. The father-in-law of Arjun is Drupad. Try to understand very carefully, because at the end there is a very good learning. It is very short story. Okay, the father-in-law of Arjun is Drupad. Okay, and Drupad and Dronacharya. Okay, Dronacharya is a guru of all the Pandavas and Kauravas. Okay, so Drupad, the father-in-law of Arjun is Drupad, and Dronacharya. Both were having dispute. Both were fighting. Okay, before the war, means उन लोगों का relationship ठीक नहीं था. Their relationship was not good. Okay, so what, they were fighting and they were having many issues between them. So Drupad have done a yagya and he got a son called Drishtyadum. And from that yag, the conclusion of yag was one person will be born from that yag named Drishtyadum, who will kill the Dronacharya. And Dronacharya was a Brahmin. And as being a Brahmin, he saw a child named Drishtyadum. He was knowing that he was born with a yag and one day he will kill me. But as being a good Brahmin, what is the quality of Brahmin? The quality
Hello?
of, yes, Joy, Jin.
Yeah, I don't understand. Can you please repeat again?
Okay, fine. I'm repeating it. Try to understand. Sorry. I think little bit it is confusing. I hope you know
Yeah.
he's Arjun.
Actually, I'm
Was
not
the
familiar.
relationship between Dronacharya and Drupad? Is there any relationship between them?
I don't know this much, but I can say that the father. You can mute yourself, Kunwar. I think the voice is coming again. The voice is echoing. Okay. So the father-in-law of Arjun, okay, was Drupad. Okay. And I don't think so. There is some relationship. There was a dispute. I don't know what kind of dispute. What is, if you want to know, it is a long story. You have to go very deeply. Okay, but you can know that there was some dispute. Or from that dispute, okay, so Drupad have done a yag. Okay, because and from yag they got a son. उसको एक पुत्र का प्राप्ति हुआ. Okay, named Drishtyadum. And the conclusion of that was, of yag was, one boy would be born and one day he will kill Dronacharya. And Dronacharya, he was knowing that one day this child, the child was in front of him. He was knowing that one day he will kill me. But still, as being a good Brahmin, what is the quality of Brahmin? The quality of Brahmin is to preach people. उनका काम है ज्ञान देना. So as being a good Brahmin, Dronacharya taught all the things to Drishtadyumna. उनको सारा चीज उन्होंने सिखा दिया. Okay, about the military art, how to kill person, how to arrange the army, उनको सारा चीज उन्होंने सिखा दिया. In spite of knowing one day he will kill me. तो वो उनको सिखाता नहीं, like he should not teach him because he was knowing ये तो मेरे को मार देगा, one day he will kill me, why will I teach him? But Dronacharya, as a being a good guru, okay, he taught him everything. Yeah, Kranti is raising hand if you have anything.
Yeah, don't use Hindi language. Rishabh. You can use like English language.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine, no problem. Yeah. So
Now,
yes, Joy.
yeah, like like you said Arjun and you said Brahmin, right? Really, that thing is
No,
confusing.
Arjun is not the Brahmin. Dronacharya is a Brahmin.
Dronacharya. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Can you please repeat it again in a short?
Yes, see, like there is four caste system. Okay, four caste
Okay.
system before, which is Brahmin, Kshatriya, I think Vaishya,
Mm-hmm.
and Sudra. Okay, so
Okay.
Brahmin is who is preaching. Okay, they are preachers. Kshatriya is a warrior fighter. Arjun is a warrior. वो fight करता था. Then comes Vaishya, is a businessman. Okay, like merchant, landlord, businessman who were doing export import businessman. Sudra, वो लोग थे, means they were servants. Okay, or they were very low category. Okay, so these was the caste system. So what is the thing? I'm repeating again. I hope you know who is Arjun and who is Dronacharya. Do you know this?
I'm not with that.
If you know, it is good. If you don't know, you can go to YouTube. Because if I start explaining Mahabharata, it will take a lot of time. So story I will explain you later. Okay, personally I will tell you. I think most of the
Oh,
person got. Okay,
okay.
so yeah,
Sir, sir, don't get me wrong, sir. I want to say one thing. You said uh, finish the task and let them ask after the end.
okay, fine, okay,
That
fine.
would be good, I think.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
exactly. So yeah, so from chapter 1, slok number 3, what we can learn. Okay, I hope you have got this. So here it is why I am saying this, because I want to teach you something about leadership. Okay, one day Drishtyadum was sorry, Dronacharya was knowing that Drishtyadum will kill Dronacharya. Okay, but still he taught him everything. So what we can learn? We can learn something from here, because Dhritarashtra is going and telling, he's criticizing Guru. For example, you came out of the examination. Okay, will you go to the your Guru and criticize him that whatever you said was the important question, this doesn't came? You will never say, because he is your Guru. So here it shows the bad quality of leadership of Dhritarashtra, because at the battlefield Dhritarashtra is going to his guru and criticizing him. See what you have done. You have taught someone, you have taught Drishdyum all the military art and how to arrange army. And now he's working against us because he was in different sector. Okay, he was with Pandavas. Okay, you have trained all the military art and everything to Drishtyadum and he's working against us. So he's trying to criticize. So this is the bad quality of leader. So whenever you become a good leader, at the time of war and at the time of difficulties, okay, don't give any negativity to your team because they will become negative. So try to give them positivity. Duryodhan can go and ask from his guru that tell me something you have not taught to Drishtyadum. Tell me the weakness of Drishdyum. Tell me the weakness of Pandavas. He never said this. He can ask that Pandavas tell me the weakness of Drishdyum, what you have not taught him. Tell him his like weakness, where should I kill him? Because everyone is having his weakness. Tell me something you have taught him wrong. Tell me something, tell me something very interesting, what I can use against him and I can kill him. But no, he's going and criticizing his guru. See, what you have done. You have trained him and now they're working against us. Now come chapter 1, and I would be here in chapter 1, slok number 4, slok number 5, slok number 6, slok number 7, slok number 8, and slok number 9. I am comparing all and saying in one line. Okay. Slok number chapter 1, slok number 1, 2, 3 is completed. Now 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 sloks in one line saying. Okay. What then Dhritarashtra is saying? Okay, Dhritarashtra is saying that we are very powerful. It is called overconfident. You be confident but don't become overconfident, because as you know what will if you become overconfident. Okay, Dhritarashtra is saying we are very powerful, we have great fighters, we have great chariot. Okay, chariot is rath, I think so. Okay, we have different kind of deadly weapon. Okay, we have people experienced. They are very experienced in military science. They have done a lot of wars. Okay, and he's becoming very overconfident. He's saying we are very very powerful. No one can defeat us. We have great fighters. We have different weapons. Okay, we have experienced person. Okay, in military science. Then come chapter 1, slok number 10, 11. Okay, slok number 10, 11. In chapter 1, slok 11, then Dhritarashtra is saying our power is immeasurable. Our power is so much that no one can measure. Pandav is only 5 brothers, and we are immeasurable. See, we are very powerful, and we have that kind of fighters. If I will say them only one sentence, they die for me. They will die for me. They have that much capability that they will die for me. So Dhritarashtra is very overconfident, and we are very powerful. We have great fighters. We have different kind of weapons. We know all the military science, how to kill. Okay, our strength is immeasurable. Now comes chapter 1, slok number 12 and 13. Within 10 minutes, chapter 1 will be over. Okay, chapter 1 comes 12 and 13. Okay, then everyone started blowing their conch shells. Okay, conch shells is we can say like sunk, because before battle we start we हम लोग संख we we blow sunk. Okay, so everyone started blowing their horns, drums, trumpets before starting the war. Then comes the entry of a great personality. Who comes? Then comes the entry of a great personality, Krishna and Arjun. I would be covering chapter 1, slok number 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Once again, I am repeating chapter 1, slok number 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 27 sloks. I would complete in one line. Then Krishna come with white horses. Okay, Krishna come with white horses. There are 5 white horses, and Krishna is he's a rider. He's riding the horse, and Arjun is sitting in the back in the passenger seat. And when you will see the whole, just imagine the Rath. Okay, just imagine the Rath of Krishna. Okay, just imagine it in your mind. You can even close your eyes. Just imagine the Rath or the chariot of a Krishna. Okay, so there are 5 horses, white horses. Krishna is riding. Okay, and he have like he is catching the lagam. Okay, we say rinse. Okay, he is catching the lagam, and he's sitting, and Arjun is in the back. And in the whole Rath, upside is a flag marked by Lord Hanuman. Hanumanji is sitting in the upside. So if when you will imagine, see, even the Rath of Krishna is very meaningful, very meaningful. If you will understand only the Rath of Krishna, it would be so much it would be. 5 horses tells about our 5 senses. What are our 5 senses? Eyes, nose, ears, tongue, and skin. 5 senses is equal to 5 horses. Then who is riding the horses? Krishna is riding the horses. And like, okay, let chariot, the Rath is our human body. The passenger, Arjun, is a soul. Okay, we can say spirit or we can say Atma. Okay, and the rider who is riding the horses is our intelligence. वो जो लगाम होती है, for example, when we beat with that लगाम to the horses, they will go fast. When we will beat too much, they will go more fast. So what is that lagam, or we can say strip or reins? It is our human mind. And what is Krishna? Krishna is a super soul. Again, I'm repeating. Try to understand very deep. 5 senses, because when you regulate your 5 senses, you can control your mind. The best way to the monks, all the monks you see, they control their mind. Happiness, sadness, satisfaction, mind controlling. They control their 5 senses. What they eat, what they smell, what they hear. Okay, these are the 5. They control their 5 senses. So the 5 horses represent 5 senses. और जो कृष्णा का रथ है, the rath or the chariot of the Krishna represent the human body. Okay, the passenger, you can write it down. The passenger, Arjun, is a soul or the spirit. The rider is the intelligence, and the strip is a human mind. If you will, अगर if you will अगर आप वो स्ट्रिप को खींच देते हैं, okay, the horse will stop. Have you seen a horse riding? When you pull that strip, the horse will stop. अगर आप, if you pull that लगाम, the horse will stop. It is our human mind. If you shift your human mind to right side, it will go right. If you shift to left side, it will go left. You all are here to join Bhagavad Gita session because you said your mind that okay, I should learn something. So this is all about chapter 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so now Krishna also started blowing Gobi. He took he sunk, we say conch shells, and he started blowing it. Then comes chapter 1, slok number 21, 22, 23. Okay, so what here Arjun is saying, Arjun said, please draw my chariot between two armies. I want to see them, how they are. Okay, I want to see how the things are. For example, when you visit a new place, so you see what are the different things. You visit a new city, you see what is the cost of rent, what is the food, what is the food facility. You see the overview. For example, you are going for a new job. Do you blindly go for the job? No. You see what is the package, what are the facilities they're providing, how many employees are working, which company is this. So same thing Arjun is saying that Krishna, please take my chariot, mere rath ko le jaiye. I want to see the whole army, both of the army. Okay. Then comes chapter 1, slok number 24, very important. Lord Krishna is just a rider. Because Lord Krishna said, I will not fight. मैं निहत्थे लड़ूंगा. Means I would not even take a small battle. I will not kill anyone. I would not fight. Only I would become your driver. Okay, I will drive the chariot. Okay, and you be the passenger. So, and the senas of Krishna, which is called Narayani Sena. Okay, Dhritarashtra took the Narayani Sena, the powerful Sena. But Arjun was very intelligent. He took Krishna. He took his friend. Okay, his mentor, Krishna. So, sometimes you don't need power. You need intelligence. Sometimes you need power, definitely. But sometimes you don't need power. You need intelligence. Okay, no matter how powerful you are, your biceps and triceps, you go to gym every day, very powerful you are, you can beat any person and all. Okay, very powerful you are. Okay, and if you want to open like a screw, okay, like a screw is in the wood, so can you open with your hand? You are very powerful. You can't open, you will break your teeth, you will break your hand, you will break your nails, but you can't open that screw. Screw को आप कभी भी नहीं खोल पाओगे with very powerful you are. You need a screwdriver. That is intelligence. From a screwdriver, you can open it. You need an instrument. So, in chapter 1, it's the same thing. Arjun took Krishna. Okay, Arjun took Krishna. He haven't took power. He took intelligence. In chapter 1, slok number 24, Lord Krishna drew the chariot. Chariot is Rath. In the midst, in the between of both the army. Abhi war has not started. Okay, just he took the chariot. Now what is happening? Krishna is very smart. Why is he very smart? He took the chariot in that place because Krishna was a rider. He was independent. He can take chariot anywhere. So Krishna took the chariot to that place where Arjun can see all their family members. So this is called the selling skills. Okay, for example, if you want to sell anything, for example, I want to sell specs. मेरे को आपको चश्मा बेचना है, specs. So if I will tell you, sir, take these specs, okay, it is good or all, you will not buy it. Okay. But when I will tell, sir, take these specs, like I will tell you some of the disadvantage, I will solve your problem, you will buy my specs. For example, I'm a salesman and I'm solving your problem. Sir, whenever you will be traveling and there is lot of dust in your eyes, so please take my specs. That time you will buy. Or if I will tell you the discounts and all, might be you will not buy. So nobody likes to be sell, like nobody likes that someone should sell me something. Everyone like to be helped. So this is the very good selling skill. So when you want to sell something, you are in any business or you are a student or you are a teacher, you are doing business and you want to sell something. So tell the front person, okay, how it can make their life better. Help them. Don't sell. Indirectly you are selling, but try to help them. That how it can make your life better. Take my specs, okay, it will do something good for you. Okay, help them, don't sell them. If you sell them that the specs price is 500 rupees, but I am giving you discount, he will not buy. He don't need it. But create a need there. जहाँ पे need आएगा, supply and demand, your the product would be automatically sold. Now comes chapter 1, slok number 26 and 27. Arjun could see in the midst, in the between of all the army. Here the consciousness of Arjun started. यहाँ से थोड़ा थोड़ा the things are starting. Arjun can see the midst of army, his father, his grandfather, his friends, his teachers, his maternal uncle, his brother, his son, his grandson, his father-in-law, his well-wishers. He can see everyone. Krishna was so smart. He took the chariot, वो रथ को ऐसा जगह लेके गया from where he can see all his family member. Because Krishna want to sell what? Tell me. Krishna want to sell what? Why he took the chariot to that place where he can see all his family member? What Krishna want to sell here? Can anyone come up and say?
Yes.
Yes, Krishna. I think Krishna is sell need.
Yeah, what Krishna want to sell? Yeah, need something Arjun need, but what is that need? What Krishna is selling here? Yes, Govind, please come up.
Yeah, he is selling Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge of
Yes,
Bhagavad.
he want to sell the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. That's why he took his chariot. Where? He took his chariot so that he can see his own family members. Because he want to sell Bhagavad Gita. Agar just example, uh, before the war, Krishna was saying to Arjun, Arjun, thoda side mein aa. I would like to tell you Bhagavad Gita. Arjun will say, what Guruji, like what you're doing, Krishna? You want to tell me Bhagavad Gita? After the war, you tell me Bhagavad Gita. कभी like कल रात को तो हम लोग free थे. We were having dinner. At that time, you would be telling me the Bhagavad Gita. Why you will tell now? Okay, Arjun. If Krishna would go to Arjun and say that Arjun, मेरे को तुमको Bhagavad Gita बताना. I want to tell you the Bhagavad Gita. Okay, I want to teach you Bhagavad Gita. So what Arjun would be saying? Oh, right now there is a war is happening, and you will tell me the Bhagavad Gita. Yesterday we had the dinner together. आप कल भी बता सकते थे. Tell me tomorrow or after the war. You tell me like now. Let me fight the war. No. What Krishna did? Krishna took Arjun. उसको need create करी. He created a need that he will see his family member. He will have some compassion. He will have some feeling that how will I kill my own family member, and then I will give my Gita Gyan. Krishna is a very good salesman. So whenever you are selling something, create a need. जब तक सामने वाले को नीड नहीं होगा, they will never buy anything. If you're selling the front person anything, they will not buy. Never they will buy because they don't need it. So create a need. If you, for example, I created a need. I said anybody want to learn about Bhagavad Gita. You all said so. It is the supply and demand. The chain is completed. You all need something, and I'm giving something. I read it. I was having Bhagavad Gita in mind. I wanted to tell to someone. And I created a need, and anybody want to learn Bhagavad Gita, or if, even I can say that Bhagavad Gita is very important. You all know it, the need. That's why you all are here. So first create the need, what Krishna have done. So Arjun could, in chapter 26 and 27, Arjun says that Arjun could see in the midst of the army ke beech mein can see his father, grandfather, friends, teachers, maternal uncle, brother, son, grandson, father-in-law, well-wishers. He became overwhelmed with compassion. Now comes chapter 1, slok number 28, 29, 30. Very important slok. Krishna, usko samajh mein aa gaya, like he understood everything. That I am killing my own family member. What now Krishna is saying? That Lord, I feel my limbs of my body. I can feel my limbs of my body. My mouth is drying up. My body is trembling. The meaning of trembling is shaking. Uska body was completely shaking. His hair is standing on the end. We say goosebumps. Rongte khade ho jana. Okay, my bow Gandhi is slipping from my hand. Like the bow and arrow of Arjun is said is Gandhi. Okay, it was an instrument. My bow and arrow Gandhi is slipping from my hand. My skin is burning. I am unable to stand any longer. He was unable to stand. I am forgetting myself. Okay, my mind is out. I'm not. I'm forgetting who I am. My mind is reeling. The meaning of reeling is I'm losing my mind. I don't know what's happening. I'm losing my mind. I can see the cause of misfortune. Okay, misfortune. Only I can see the bad things. Okay, I am unable to see any good in this world. Okay, मुझे बस नास ही नास दिखाई देता है. So he says my limbs I can feel my limbs of my body, my mouth is drying up, my body is trembling, shaking, my hair is standing, goosebumps, मेरे रोंगटे खड़े हो गए. My bow and arrow Gandhi is falling from slipping from my hand. वो छूट रहे हैं धीरे धीरे. My skin is burning, unable to stand any longer. I am forgetting myself. My mind is reeling. I am losing my mind. I see only cause of misfortune. Now see, Arjun was the best Dhanurdhari. Okay, it is. If I say in English, okay, he was a best. He knows the best military art, how to fight with people. Okay, he was a best fighter. Arjun was the best among best fighter. But what happened here? Until the war came, for example, you are a topper of your class. You are very good in study. Whole day and night you studied. But in the terms of examination, you forgot everything. You are very unconscious. You are facing problem. For example, you have like for example, you have learned lot of sales, but during the sales you have learned lot of things. But at the time of sales, everything is gone. So that is same happens with a public speaker. He have done a lot of preparation, rehearsal. He have wrote lot of script, lot of knowledge, read lot of things. But when he go to stage a public speakers, he forget everything. Blind. Same thing is Arjun. He's facing lot of problem. Okay, he's saying I'm forgetting myself. Only I मुझे बस नासी नाच दिखाई देता है. Okay, I can't see anything, any misfortune. Okay, everything is bad. Now comes chapter 1, slok number 31. Slok number 30. Yeah, someone is raising your hand. So please.
Rishabh, may I know why it is happening with Arjun? That kind of things.
Okay, why it is happening? It is only not happening with Arjun. It is happening with all of us. For example,
That's why I'm asking to you.
yeah, because of our mind. Okay, because of our will. I'm saying you. What is a will and what is skill? Arjun was very good. He was very good skillful. Arjun में इतनी like he was so powerful. He was so powerful. He said Arjun is saying that I can control the wind. मेरे में इतनी शक्ति है. The how much power I am, I can control the whole wind. But I am unable to control my mind. It is lack of mind controlling. Okay, until you don't control your mind, nothing will happen. Arjun is very skillful. उनके पास बहुत सारे स्किल है. He can kill 1,000 person with one arrow. वो एक तीर से 1,000 लोगों को मार सकते हैं. इतने उनमें शक्ति है. Like how much powerful he is. Very powerful he is. But he is unable to control. He's control the wind. He said that आसपास के wind I can control. Very powerful, but I can't control my mind. So Arjun is skillful, but he is not willful. The meaning of will is ichha shakti. Okay, he is not having will to fight. Okay, so it is all about mind controlling. In future, I will tell what is mind controlling, how to control the mind. I will tell about leadership, all those things. Okay, have you got my point?
Yeah, I got it.
Yes. So now Arjun is saying, I will not fight. No, now comes chapter 1, slok number 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. All together, I would be covering. Okay. Because if I go one by one, it will take too long. I have summarized all the important things. Now Arjun is saying, how can I fight with my own family? I'm not prepared to fight. How can be anyone happy by killing their own family? Can anyone here kill their own family if they are doing wrong? For example, you are a mother and your son have done something wrong that the punishment is death. Can you kill? No, you would have a lot of compassion. Or can you kill your brother? No. Same in that same situation, Arjun is. Okay, in same situation, Arjun is. He don't know what to do because when the time come killing their own family, okay, he remembers everything. How can I kill my own family? Then come chapter 1, slok number 45, 46. Okay, now what Arjun is saying? Arjun is saying, better for me if Dhritarashtra kill me. He say that मैं निहत्थे मरना पसंद करूंगा. Okay, I would like to die without fighting than to kill my own family. मेरे अपने परिवार को मारने से अच्छा है मैं निहत्थे मरना पसंद करूंगा. I would like to die without any without anything. I would like to die like this only. Okay, then Arjun put aside उसके हाथ से गांडी he put aside, वो छोड़ दिया, because he was completely very less confidence he was having. Then Arjun put aside his bow and arrow and sat down. His mind was overwhelmed with grief. You understand the meaning of grief? GRIEF. You can write it down. Okay. It is a sorrow. It is a kind of bad feeling by someone death. Okay. He was having bad feeling. So Arjun got goosebumps. His heartbeat increasing. He even started crying. His Gandhi fall down. He said, "Sorry, I can't fight. I'm feeling nervous." Okay. So he said, "What is the main thing we can learn? Krishna was with Arjun, but Arjun has to fight his own battle." What is the learning here? Your parents would be with you, but you have to do everything by your own. Your friends would be with you, but you have to become successful by your own. Krishna was with Arjun. Krishna, if he wanted, he can kill everyone at one time. Krishna can kill everyone. He was very powerful, but he was with him. But Arjun has to fight his own battle. Arjun has to fight his own battle. Why? Why? Because your parents would be with you, but you have to fight your own battle. Might be your family members, your friends, your relative, everyone would be with you. You have to fight your own battle. Okay. Now the Arjun said that Din Bandhu Dinanath, Meri Dori Tere Haath. Okay. The meaning is,
Hello.
yes, Joy. Would you like to say something?
Yeah, like you are saying, Arjun, like wants to fight means like the people who are there, like are they their family members, relative, and friends, or are they different people?
Yeah, like they were their family members whom
Oh,
Arjun was fighting.
okay.
Yes. So this is all about the chapter one. Okay, here the Arjun is in delusion. Okay, he's in dilemma. That what should I do? Okay, what should I do? He's in very confusion. Okay, he's like he surrender himself. Okay, he's sitting, he's doing nothing. Now one thing, I hope you got the chapter one. Now one thing, for example, when I conduct my session, like in every session, I ask that for whom the Bhagavad Gita is said. Okay, so some person said Bhagavad Gita I said for whom? Like, can anyone say, like, who haven't joined my last session, who are new here? Can anyone say for whom Bhagavad Gita I said? Who haven't joined my last session, who is new here? Can anyone say Bhagavad Gita किसके लिए कही गई है? For whom the Bhagavad Gita I said? Anybody would?
Arjuna.
Okay, for Arjun, fine, good. Yeah. So someone else would like to come up.
I think for everyone who don't have any idea what to do, like for
अच्छा,
it's not
हमारे लिए
like
for
in
we.
yeah for everyone, right?
Okay, fine. So now, okay, so in my all the session, I think most of the members are new. Already I've conducted it. It's my third session. Okay. So when I asked person for whom the Bhagavad Gita I said, some person said Bhagavad Gita Arjun के लिए कही गई है. For Arjun the Bhagavad Gita I said. Some person said Bhagavad Gita हमारे लिए कही गई है. For we people the Bhagavad Gita I said. So but what I say that don't say that Bhagavad Gita Arjun के लिए कही गई है. Okay, Arjun was only Bhagavad Gita मेरे लिए कही गई है. We have to take the 100% ownership and responsibility. Bhagavad Gita मेरे लिए कही गई है. Through Arjun, Lord Krishna is trying to preach us. Okay, through Arjun, Arjun तो बस एक बहाना था. Bhagavad Gita तो for we people. Okay, Arjun want to say the Bhagavad Gita is said for we people. ना अर्जुन के लिए कही गई है, ना हमारे लिए. भगवद गीता मेरे लिए कही गई है. So I have to read the Bhagavad Gita. ठीक है, वो मेरे लिए कही गई. So I have to implement. So we have to take the 100% responsibility of myself. So anyone is married here. So if you're married, if I will say like I heard it someone that we say wife किसकी है और आपकी wife किसकी है. So will you say that wife मेरी है? Like sorry, would you say wife हमारी है? No, you would not say. You say wife मेरी है because you take the responsibility of your wife. That's why the wife is said ardhangini. The meaning of ardhangini is adha ang, is your half body part. It is your 50%. Ardhangini. तब you will never say that wife हमारी है. Your neighbor would be will come. Your neighbor would uncle would come your house. भाभी जी घर पे है, something like that. Okay. So भागवत गीता मेरे लिए कही गई है. Okay, she's my wife. Might be some person are not married, you would be having girlfriend. So when you say, do you say that girlfriend hamari hai? No. Your friends would be very happy if you say girlfriend hamari hai. You say girlfriend meri hai. Why? Because you take the 100% responsibility of your girlfriend. Okay, so it is all about taking the ownership and responsibility. For example, you're working in a company. Okay, for example, you're working in a company called Infosys, or you're working in a company called Reliance. So you say company meri hai, then only you would, the company is mine, then only you would give the 100%. If you say company is of Mukesh Ambani, then you say, "Arey kisi aur ka company hai, like someone else company there. Why will I do something?" So you say the company is mine. So Bhagavad Gita is set for whom? Can I get few answers? The Bhagavad Gita is set for whom? Please participate.
For me.